The Modular Building Institute is an international nonprofit trade association. We were founded in 1983, so we've been around for over 40 years. MBI represents manufacturers, developers, architects, builders, suppliers. We have over 700 members in 34 different countries representing the modular construction industry.
If a modular project is executed properly, when that foundation system is ready for a building to be constructed atop it, it's coming in prefabricated modules. Instead of having a 20,000 square foot building get framed and insulated and having the systems installed on site and taking 6 to 9 months, you may get to that period of time in 60 days. It's really just a matter of taking the exact same materials, the exact same scopes of work that are done in a conventional project and doing them in the controlled environment of a manufacturing facility so that you can run that construction work stream at the same time as you're developing the site.
We have a lot of labor shortages around the country. We have high costs of labor, and so what I think we're seeing with the conventional construction methodology is that there are a lot of clients who have become very frustrated by that process. Projects are taking a lot longer than they used to, they're costing a lot more than they used to, and they're very unpredictable. So I think the predictability that the modular delivery system brings to the client is very attractive.
Building in a controlled environment in the factory is a huge advantage. Most of the buildings that we build are constructed off-site inside of a factory. So there's no weather damage, no theft. A big component of what we do is speed to market. While we're doing the site work, then you're also building the building off-site, and it's not uncommon for us to deliver a building 20 or 30,000 square feet, have it set in less than 2 weeks, and finish just a couple months later.
Some of the key markets for MBI members are multifamily projects, educational facilities, healthcare facilities. We have members building retail, quick serve restaurants, office space. I think commercial modular construction is most impactful now on addressing our housing crisis that we have. Not only the affordable housing crisis, but we're looking at areas that have been hit by disasters.
We just got done installing recently some units, housing units in Hawaii as a response to the Lahaina fires. So emergency response and rapid housing deployment, that's permanent quality housing. And even FEMA has been adopting the modular technology in some of the permanent response, not just temporary relocatable structures.
We participate in an education space where there is often a quick burn between knowing that there is a facility need and needing that facility for students, teachers, administrators. And that need just can't be met through conventional construction methods. So I think as the industry realizes what areas, whether it be education, disaster relief, educating the end user on the capabilities of the industry more broadly, and how we can put those pieces in place quick to meet needs. I think that our industry is uniquely qualified to do that.
I think a lot of developers are attracted to modular construction because of sort of that predictability and maybe some cost savings, some time savings. But what I think they don't necessarily know is how unique their project or their building can be as a modular project. So a lot of modular projects are very difficult to identify as a modular project when they're done, because there are a lot of things that can be done architecturally with articulation of the building, with different facade systems. So when you look at a modular project, say it's a hotel or an apartment building, when it's done, it's very, very difficult to know whether it was built modularly or not, because there's plenty of customization that can be done to make these buildings unique.
So MBI has a huge impact on our industry, in my opinion, on two major fronts. One is sort of education, advocacy, PR marketing, right? They are the voice of the industry to owners, to architects, to developers. They do a wonderful job of sort of educating the non-modular public about what modular building systems can be.
What we're facilitating as MBI are venues and events, outreach for everybody to come together, to collaborate, to share ideas, work together. This event itself is just proof of the growth in the interest in modular construction, and that's due a lot to what MBI does with education, with outreach.
We're looking at an evolution of the construction industry from on-site traditional built to a more predictable, more advanced, more systematic, industrialized way to build. And that is more appealing to young people. There's more technology involved. We're building in a more sustainable manner. So I think we're really changing not just modular construction, but construction overall. The construction industry has been relatively unchanged for 100 years. And we're starting to see that change now with again, more technology, more innovation, more sustainable building practices. So that's what I get excited about, is changing the way the world builds.
I think that there's going to come a time, not too distant future, where instead of asking the question, is modular a good solution for my project or the right solution for my project, I think there will be a tipping point where most projects are modular. Instead of asking, why is modular the right solution, I think the question eventually will become, why not modular?